Welcome to our tonight's presentation. So let's just quickly dive into what has brought us together. But before I start this presentation, allow me to just share a little bit of my background. Last year, around June, a friend of mine came to me and told me that he was doing a business that gave him money at the same time freedom. Now, this is someone I'd known back in 2017. And I was able to trust him because I knew he was not a scammer. And when he talked to me about cryptocurrency, the first time I heard cryptocurrency, it was in the same year 2017, but I doubted. I thought it was all about, a scam and people losing money. But being someone that I knew personally, it gave me courage to say, okay, let me listen. And he explained to me how he has been working on this business for over 2 years and 11 months. And in 2 years and 11 months, working on his phone at his home, not even in the capital city of Uganda, in Masaka. Those of you who know Masaka, Masaka is outside. And this guy in 2 years and 11 months, he had made $207,000 at home on his phone. 207,000 US dollars. Now that's a lot of money. The average income earned in Uganda makes about, I think, less than $5,000 a year, about $3,500 a year. But this guy had made $207,000. If I'm to convert that for you in Ugandan shilling, $207,000, that is about over $800 million. I mean, $1 million Ugandan shilling. In Zambia, that's about 5.8 million kwacha. In Malawi, that's about, let me see Malawi. For Malawi, that's about 359 millions Malawi kwacha. Now, that's quite a lot of money because if we are to divide by 29, is it? Yeah, 34 months. If we are to divide by 34 months, this guy, the past 2 years and 11 months, the business had paid him $6,000 every single month at home. In Uganda, that's not less than $25 million Ugandan shilling every month. So the question is that good money? If you made that money, 6,000, if you made it 20 million Ugandan shilling, if you're Ugandan, on your phone at home without sending your money to anyone. So that captured my attention. So I had 3 questions for him. I asked him, do I have to send my money to anyone if I'm starting this business? He said, your money is safe in your custody and you have full control over it. You can access it anytime you need it. Number 2, how fast can I access the profit that I make? The guy said instantly. The moment you make the profit, you can withdraw it immediately. And you can withdraw it 24 hours. There is no limitation. All right. Number 3, the question I had was, if I started today, do I need to recruit people? Okay. Do I need to recruit people for me to make money? And the guy said, no, you don't have to recruit people because the AI that I'm using is the one that makes you the money. All right. You can make money with or without recruiting anyone. So that captured my attention and I activated my robot. It was that was time when I was in outside Uganda. Right now I'm speaking to you from Uganda. I activated my RoyalQ account. I started doing the business at home, and the money I made in about 3 months, it could take me like 6 or 7 months to make it in my previous businesses at home on my phone. So that got me excited, and that's why I decided to start these classes to bring knowledge to other people, to share the information with other people. So I want to congratulate you that has connected today. All right. Thank you for joining in. Congratulations. Because tonight, is someone saying I'm breaking? Tonight, I'm going to do the same presentation my friend did to me, to you. I'll do it very, very fast so that we don't take too much time. So ladies and gentlemen, what has brought us together here is a system of artificial intelligence. We are trading cryptocurrencies or crypto assets. Don't worry, if you don't have any knowledge about this, I'm going to a little bit highlight you. So we are trading cryptocurrencies using artificial intelligence of RoyalQ. All right. So this is what has brought us together. But in case you know nothing about cryptocurrencies, cryptocurrencies are digital currencies or digital assets that are built on blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is the technology that enables information to be kept safely and securely decentralized in a system that is decentralized. Meaning, if an information is kept on blockchain technology, it can be accessed by anyone across the entire world. So anything created on a blockchain it is very transparent, it is very secure, because for you to access anything in a blockchain system, computers that have agreed to create that thing have to agree to give you access. So this makes cryptocurrencies or crypto assets to be very secure asset and secure currencies for anyone to use. So these are digital currencies that are built on blockchain technology. So how then does RoyalQ come in? RoyalQ is a one-click robot trading system that has made crypto trading or the buying and selling of these assets very easy for everyone, even if you have little or no experience in trading. So how does it work? This is what we are going to look at. So this is what RoyalQ is going to do. RoyalQ will remove the emotion, the state where you have to always be on the market. RoyalQ is going to monitor the market for you 24 hours, 365 days, bringing you profit. So whenever the market go down, the robot buys when the price is low and sells when the price go up, giving you profit. We hired this robot for only $120 the whole year. Okay? And how then do we get this robot to get at work? For you to use the robot, you need to connect it to what we call a crypto exchanger. So you need an exchanger for you to use RoyalQ. There are so many exchangers, but the biggest is called Binance. All right? And this is where your money is kept. Your capital is very safe in what we call an exchanger. So for you to open an account with an exchanger, you need a banker, you need a national ID or a driving license or a passport, one of these three. And if you can have these ones, you are good to go. Once you activate your RoyalQ, you have an account with an exchanger. They are going to be connected through a technology called the API or Application Programming Interface. All right? So I'm going to quickly get into a deeper understanding on how RoyalQ is going to do its job once it is in your phone. So RoyalQ basically is an application with artificial intelligence that buys and sells crypto assets. All right. So if you see my screen once again, I will need you to type 1 in the chat. All right, just give me a 1 in the chat if you happen to see my screen on your phones or on your device. Okay, if you happen to see my screen on your devices, please just type for me a 1. 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 So we are going to start from here. If you see the screen, just type for me a 1. Okay, so the question is, what is your role when you get the RoyalQ? For you to start making money, you don't have to convince people or to market anything. No. Okay? Your biggest job is to activate the RoyalQ and you are good to go. You are going to instruct it, right? So let me just quickly, briefly explain what RoyalQ is. We are saying that RoyalQ is an artificial intelligent crypto crypto asset trading board that is powered by RoyalQ app. It works for you 24 hours, 365 days in the crypto market. Now, I want you to look at this image very, very closely. This image explains what exactly happens. So this is you. You have acquired your RoyalQ, all right, software. You have acquired your RoyalQ software. RoyalQ is going to do two things. It is going to monitor the market on your behalf. So even when you are sleeping, when the market go down, if you left the instruction, it will do what you told it to do when the market go down. And if the market go up, it will do what you told it to do, and you will find the profit on your account, right? So we hired the robot at $120, all right? And then we need an account with an exchanger. So this is our exchanger. What do we do in an exchanger? We keep our money there, right? We keep our money in an exchanger, but we also trade our assets in an exchanger. So I said the biggest exchanger is Binance. So you need to open an account with any of your the exchanger. You choose one of them. The biggest, if you are here in Uganda, countries like Zambia, Malawi, this one is the best, is the biggest, right? But you can connect your RoyalQ to over 8 exchangers, and you can connect it to over 8 exchanges. You can trade in all the exchanges. So it will be able to do exactly what you tell it to do in different exchanges. So where does our money for the capital kept? Our money for the capital is kept in an exchange. This is where the buying and selling takes place. All right. So RoyalQ is going to do these activities in your exchanger. So it is going to be connected to your exchanger via this technology called API, Application Programming Interface. It allows the app or the software to carry out its task without interfering with your funds. So RoyalQ cannot withdraw, and it cannot transfer your money from your exchanger. All right? This API is provided by the bank itself, the digital bank or the exchange. And when we are setting it up, we only restrict it to do the buying and selling. When I was starting, that confused me because I was like, how can it buy and sell if I didn't give it the money? Okay. So in the API, you can set it up in a way that whatever it is doing, it's happening in your Binance. The buying is happening in Binance. The selling is happening in Binance. Nothing is moving out of Binance. The profit are left in Binance. The capital is in the Binance. What it bought is left in Binance. Can you give me a yes if you've understood that? So RoyalQ has no power to remove anything from your Binance. It is only and only restricted to do those things. Now, what I want you to know is that this RoyalQ can work for you in 2 types of markets. We have the spot market and then the futures market. Now, the spot market is very good for you as a beginner because here, whatever you buy, you own it. Remember, crypto is classified as an asset. And this simply means the same way you own a plot of land somewhere, when you own an asset of crypto, it is not different with someone owning a plot of land. In fact, countries like China and Russia have already classified crypto as a property. So when you have a crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum and so many other crypto assets, you are considered someone owning a property. Now, in the spot market, they give you the property. But in the futures market, they don't give you the commodity or the property, all right? So this is just for your information and just to know that your money is very safe, all right? The reason why I will tell you that RoyalQ does not make a loss because when it buys you the assets, it is supposed, if you told it to sell in profit, it will never sell your asset at a loss in the spot market. Now, in the futures market here, it is for people who are experienced in crypto trading. So if you are here and you are an expert, this is going to be a good market for you. But if you are just a beginner, spot market is very good because it is very safe. You don't lose your money. You don't make a loss, right? What you do is simply connect your robot to your Binance and it will do the job. In the futures market, you don't get the asset. I hope that is very, very, very clear. Can we trust RoyalQ? Well, yes. Over 2 million users scattered across the globe, $185 million. This number is a bit odd. That has been paid back to its users. Over 200 countries are using RoyalQ. Now, I need you to watch this more closely. All right? I need you to watch this one more closely. RoyalQ will work for you, can work for you in two types of modes. We have what we call the fully automated mode, and then we have the semi-automated mode. In fully automated mode, the robot is going to be set once the next 12 months, and it will be doing the job of monitoring buy low, sell high for the next 12 months. So you set it once. But for you to go in fully automated mode, you shall need a significant amount of money as your capital on your Binance. And that's about $100,000 for you to get the best out of the fully automated mode. Now, if you can afford that, $100,000, the bot is going to work very, very hard to deliver between $500 to $1,000 on a daily basis. Buying low, selling high, because here you trade multiple assets. You can trade, you put different coins in cycle, right? So that's about 0.5 to 1% profit every single day. So you just collect profit. If you have that kind of capital, remember, the money is not put in RoyalQ. Your capital is safe in your exchanger of Binance. Can you give me a 1 if you've understood that? Can you give me a 1 if you've understood that? Next, for the semi-automated mode. Semi-automated mode now, with this one, even someone who has as small as $15, they can start their trading journey. That makes it very good because for semi-automated, I can start with small and build my capital slowly. You see that now? And here, you'll be collecting 2% to 5% and above every trade, and not every day, every trade. So there are days you are going to make maybe 10 wins, 10 trades. There are some days that you will get more than that. And that is going to help you build your capital faster. I don't know if someone is getting what I'm trying to say here. So if you are collecting 2 to 5% of $100, 2 to 5% of $1,000, 2 to 5% of $10,000, if you are compounding it with time, you are going to be able to build your capital massively, and maybe later you can go in the same fully automated mode. I'm sure I'm still having someone with me. Now, what I need you to take note is that RoyalQ you are going to give 20% on every profit it makes for you. This is very important, not capital, all right? So if you have used the capital, let us use of an example of $1,000 to trade, and RoyalQ today, all right, has made you $100 from $100. From this $100 that you have made as a profit, this is where RoyalQ will charge the fuel fee or maintenance fee of 20%. So there will be $20 that you will give to RoyalQ as the fuel fee. Then you take the $80. Is that a fair deal? I think it's a very, very, very fair deal. All right. Now let's proceed to the next part. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now, how do I earn? The question is, how do I earn? Now that I have understood how RoyalQ works, how then do I earn? Now, before I show you how I earn, how you are going to make money, let me make the goal clearly. Why am I going to explain to you this? There are several ways that you can make money using RoyalQ, right? But us as a team, as a community, after we understood that when someone has $100,000, they can go in fully automated mode and be able to make good money on a daily basis, and they need $100,000. So we set that $100,000 as our benchmark of capital. We set it as our goal. if you already have $100,000 upon joining or upon activating your robot, ladies and gentlemen, that makes you already good to go, right? If you have $100,000. But if you don't have $100,000, at least have $1,000. Start with $100,000. This can be reasonable capital for you to build up to the next amount, to the 100,000. If you don't have the 100,000. But what if you don't even have the $1,000? There are some communities that will not allow you to even activate if you have less than $1,000. But for us, we say, don't worry. Join, activate, get $120, and then activate. When you activate your robot, we shall give you two strategies. Two strategies. Can you type for me two? Two strategies that will help you to raise capital. Two strategies that are going to help you to raise capital. I need you to note and to mark my words carefully. We are going to give you, if you don't have capital, at least $1,000 upon beginning. We are going to give you two strategies that will enable you to raise capital. Strategy number one, you are going to use your own robot. We call it personal trading. Remember this. Strategy number one is when you use your own robot. We call it the 3%, 300 signal strategy. 3%, 300 signal strategy. We shall compound the little that you can manage to begin with. We shall compound the little you can manage to begin with. Albert Einstein says, compound interest is the greatest invention the world has ever produced. Let's see what we can do with a small capital. Let me assume someone is unable to start with $1,000. If you have $1,000, get started, activate your robot tonight. By the time you wake up, I know your account will have already made money. Ladies and gentlemen, and your capital, the money for activation, you don't give it to anyone. Just load it on your mobile money. The person who is going to guide you is supposed to guide you, and you do things yourself. So you don't send your money to me. You don't send your money to anyone who invited you on this event. For us, we just guide you from there to do your own things. Your money is in your custody. But now, let's look at strategy number one. We are compounding the little that we have. This is what I need you to do. At least get $100. After activating your robot, get at least $100. We need to compound something. We are going to compound $100. All right? Oh my God. This is now disturbing. All right? We need to compound $100. This is what we are going to do. When you start with at least $100, now I need you to know, remember I said that even someone with $15 can start. If you start with that kind of money, you start with a student mindset. You practice and you grow slowly. But I'm assuming you've started with at least $100. Please don't say, coach, you said $100. If you have $1,000, start your business. Because the person who has, the bigger the capital you are going to begin with, the more profit and the faster your profit will grow, and the easier the business is going to be able to be calculatable. To you, get the point. All right, so I'm dealing with someone with $100 at least. So this is what you are going to do. You are going to instruct your robot the first time to go in the market with $100. And take 3% of this. 3% of $100 is $3. So it means your capital has grown to $103. All right. Now, the second time you go back in the market, go back with $103. Take 3%, which is going to be $3.09. Now your capital has grown to $106. Consistency, discipline, and patience. That's all this it needs. This is what you need. The third time, go back with $106.09. Take 3%, which is going to be 3.18. Means now your capital has grown to $112. If you can do this consistently for the next 78 trades, collecting 3% every time you make a successful trade. By the time you reach 78 trade, your capital has grown to $1,000. What does this one require? It requires patience, consistency, and discipline. Patience, consistency, and discipline. If you can do this consistently for 156 trades, you are going to grow your capital to $10,000 from $100. And if you can do it consistently up to trade number 234, your capital is going to grow, ladies and gentlemen, to $100,000. What if you are able to go down up to 300? Look at this, over 700,000. But this requires high level of discipline and patience. High level of patience because you don't control the market. High level of consistency because when you make a trade and the robot sells, go back and buy again. High level of discipline because you have access to both your capital and profit. So anytime you can withdraw it. No one is going to tell you, hey, you've made profit, so don't withdraw it. No. It will be up to you to discipline yourself. I hope that is very, very clear. That being said, the question is, how long do you think it will take me to hit over 300 trades between 12 to 36 months? Between 12 to 36 months. So if you can be patient for 12 to 36 months consistently, discipline, patiently, you can hit this goal. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, are there people who have used this robot and they have made money? Well, they are there. I want you to look at some of the few testimonies that I'm able to put together for you. These are testimonies from different years, different people that have made money. Small, big testimonies. I think you can see them, right? Excuse me. You can see them. You can see them. Let's. So these are results. This is $1,000 made in one day. $600, $400, $800, $300. This is $11, $44, $74. But observe the dates as well. Observe the dates. So the robot is not being tested. You see, this is $300, $120, $200 altogether. These are people with different kinds of capital. And as you are still thinking that that's a lot of money, I want you to come and see this one again. This one, look at this. Look at this. This is on 5th of July last year, 2024. This person made $21,000. On 6th, she made $36,000. On 7th, $12,000. On 8th, $9,000. 10,000, 13,000, 20,000. The question is, does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Ladies and gentlemen, RoyalQ is tested and proven. Does it work? Yes or no? It works. So that is the first strategy on how you are going to raise capital. All right? That is basically the first strategy on how you are going to raise capital. It is just straightforward. When you get your RoyalQ, go in the market, instruct the robot to buy. It takes 1 to 2 minutes to instruct the robot if you are a beginner. But as you gain experience, it will take you 30 seconds. You instruct the robot, you leave it, and it continues doing what it's supposed to do. Hello, everyone. Am I having someone here? So that is strategy number 1, how to raise capital. I would love to see if people are following me. Are you still following me? Are you still following me? If you have a question, I would love to take a question. Let's take a break, and If you have a question before I show you strategy number 2, about strategy number 1, how to raise capital. Put your money on your exchanger and instruct your robot, and it will go in the market, buy low, sell high, instruct it again. Luzige says she has a question. Yes, Luzige, go ahead and ask your question. Is that Luzige? Gilbert. Madam Janet, you have a question? Yes, you can unmute yourself or you type it down there. I'll take a question here. Let's take one question. No question? No question? No question? You can raise up your hand if you have a question. All right, it seems there are no questions. So let's proceed. Mr. Richard Wasaja, unmute your mic. What's your question? What's your question? Let's do it quickly. We don't have too much time. I'm left with only 10 minutes.
No question, coach.
All right, no question. I think that is very clear. That's very, very clear. I think I should explain this in just a minute. That RoyalQ is very good. What makes RoyalQ very special? There are so many other robots that are on the market, but why RoyalQ? Why RoyalQ? I want you to come and take a look at this. RoyalQ has some features that makes it very special. All right? Feature number 1 is what we call margin calls. Okay? Margin what? Margin calls. This is the first thing that makes RoyalQ very special. Margin calls. Margin what? Margin calls. Excuse me. Okay. Margin calls. That's the first thing. Number 2, RoyalQ is special because it has what we call buy-in callback. Okay? Buy-in callback. I'm going to explain this in a nutshell. And take profit. Take profit callback. Now, this may take a little bit, it will take a bit of my time, but I think for the people who are on this call today, let me just give you this tonight. Okay, I don't usually explain this, but I think it will be helpful to someone. So let's look at margin calls. Margin calls, this RoyalQ, when the market is going up, when you enter the market, let's say you bought an asset and the price, instead of going up, it went down. Okay, it went down. RoyalQ is very good because using margin call, whenever the price go down, let's say it goes down with negative 3.5, RoyalQ says, no. It doesn't enter your money in the market, need all of it at once. It will buy more coins cheaper. It will buy cheaper coins as the market go down. This makes your capital safe, but it also makes you not to take longer in the market, so that it gets what we call DCA, the dollar cost averaging. This reduces the time you spend in the market. All right, and it brings in even more profit, because if the market goes down again, the robot buys again. If the market go down, the robot buys again. So when the market starts rising now, whatever it bought here, it bought here, it bought here. When the market go up, it is going to sell and it is going to give you all your profit at once. Now, let me explain another special feature RoyalQ has called the take profit callback. Take profit callback, all right? This one, I love it. Take profit callback. Take profit callback. This makes our RoyalQ very, very unique. How does the take profit callback work? Let us say you told this RoyalQ that I have used the capital of $1,000. I want profit of 3%. All right? 3%. This is your profit that you are looking for. Now, the bot has bought all the coins, all of your positions, and now the market has started rising. It went down, and the robot was buying. Now the market has changed direction, and the robot has started selling. It is going up. The market is going up. This is what is going to happen. Observe this. RoyalQ, because it has artificial intelligence in it, because it is an artificial intelligence crypto robot, right? If you take profit, if you told it to sell at 3%, so the market has started rising. The market is rising, and your take profit is somewhere here. So this is where your profit is supposed to be, 3%. Are we together? In bracket, $30. Loyalty is very sweet. $30. You told the robot to give you 3%. So with your $1,000, you are collecting 30%. But because this robot has AI, artificial intelligence, it is smart. It is going to look at the market and say, is this market going down or it is going up? If it sees that the market is still going up, it is still on an uptrend, it won't sell immediately. Even though you requested it to bring 3%, the robot will still observe what is the maximum this price or the market will go at. If the price of the coin will go up, maybe up to 10%, 10% up. But for you requested the robot to bring you 3%. If the market is going to change from here, the direction, it starts going down. Where, when it reaches the top, where it has changed from, this is where the robot will sell from. So it will hold your coins to wait until the market reaches the plateau, the maximum. Take profit. And it will bring 10% instead of 3% you requested it. So you requested the robot. Some of you, it has happened to you. You requested the robot to bring you 3%. You are expecting $30. After the trade, you just see the robot has brought you $100. $100. Why? Because of the take profit callback feature. It is very, very powerful. So you just see someone is smiling on their phone, their neighbor, they realize the person has started changing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the take profit callback. Now, coming to the end of our call, I know the person who invited you will tell you about this, but let me just summarize it. For individuals that may not have capital, even $100, you are here and you are saying, Coach, for me, I can raise the 120 even now. I can activate my robot with $120 even now, but I don't have the $100. What should I do? What should I do? Don't worry. Don't worry. Activate your robot. This second strategy is very good for people like you, because I was like you. I had the $120 at the time of the explanation of the presentation, but I didn't have trading capital. And I wanted to start immediately. So I activated my RoyalQ because my mentor told me on strategy number 2. And I said, no, I can do strategy number 2. I have no problem with that. And so if you are here and you can do strategy number 2 as well, you can do both the strategies. Use both the strategies to grow your capital. But I'm talking to people, you don't have capital. Maybe you have $100 to start compounding, but you are more hungry for success. You can go for strategy number 2 as well. I have people in my group who are trading with capital of $1,000 and above, $3,000 and above, but they are still doing strategy number 2. What is strategy number 2? Strategy number 2 is called group trading. Don't trade alone. RoyalQ is going to appreciate you if you tell other people about the robot and you trade with them. Let's say, everyone you are going to use your link because RoyalQ is going to give you a special invitation link. With that invitation link, if you help someone understand RoyalQ, remember what I'm saying, help them to understand how RoyalQ works. Maybe for them, they have capital, but you don't have capital. RoyalQ will give you an appreciation of $30 up to $70 in our affiliate program. With this affiliate program, it has helped a lot of our members to raise capital for the robot to start trading for them. Are we together now? Now, let me just quickly explain this. There are 6 ranks. There are 60 ranks in our affiliate program. Rank number 1 is called the V. All right, let's stop sharing the screen. Go back to our whiteboard. I think I'm going to make this very, very more fantastic, more clear for you on a whiteboard. So we have 6 ranks. We have 6 ranks in RoyalQ. Rank number 1 is called V1. Can you type for me V1 in the chat? If you are here and you want to know how to raise capital, coach, I can manage to get the $120 even now, but I don't have trading capital. Just relax. Do I have people like that? Do I have people like that? Do I have people like that? You are saying, coach, for me, I can raise the $120 is not the problem. 120, I can activate even now. But I don't have trading capital. And I want to start trading immediately. There are those people. Do I have people like that? Can I see them in the chat? If you are like that person, $120, activate your robot. Activate your robot immediately. Because this second strategy will help you to raise capital. Group trading. What are you going to do? With the invitation link given to you, as a V1, the moment you activate your RoyalQ, you become a V1. What are the benefits of a V1? The benefits of a V1 is that once everyone you share your link with, the RoyalQ is going to give you $30. $30 immediately. If you share your link with 10 people that week, that is already $300 in your account. You can now start the trading. You can now build your capital. If you share your link in a month with 100 people, you have already made, how much is that? Is it $3,000? $3,000. $3,000. Is this good money or very good money? So it is $30 for everyone you tell. Every person you share your link with, $30. And this $30 can be withdrawn immediately and take it to your Binance to start working as your capital. Is that a good thing or very good thing? This program was put there for us who don't have a lot of capital. There are people who join RoyalQ, who start RoyalQ, and their capital is $100,000. So if you are having RoyalQ and you think this part here was put there for us who don't have enough capital. How together now? So imagine in a month, you've helped people, 20 people to understand RoyalQ. As a V1, you have already made $600. But this is what is interesting. The people you have shared your link with, whenever they are going to be making profit, do you remember that 20%? The fuel fee? Do you remember the fuel fee? RoyalQ charges 20% on every profit it makes for us. Now, for the people you have given your link, every time they are going to be trading and the robot makes them profit, are you together with me? The robot RoyalQ will give you 20% from what it has charged them. So let's take, for example, this is you. This is you, okay? You are V1. You've introduced Mr. Chikolokomba. Mr. Chikolokomba has capital. Out together, you've introduced Andy. Andy has capital of $10,000. Andy starts trading. This robot can make you profit from trading of 10 to 50%. 10 to 50%. So at the end of the month, I mean in a month, so if Mr. Andy that month has made 50% profit from his capital, so 50% of 50% of 10,000 is what? Is 5,000. So Mr. Andy makes profit that month of $5,000. What is 20%? So RoyalQ is going to deduct 20% from this profit it has made for him. 20% of $5,000 is 1,000. Out together. Now, RoyalQ, this is now fuel fee. $1,000 fuel fee. Now, from this $1,000 RoyalQ has made for making money for Mr. Andy, if you are the one who shared the link with Andy, RoyalQ is going to give you 20% of the 1,000, which is going to be $200. RoyalQ is going to say, no. Someone has told this person, so you are going to come and receive 20%. Can you give me a 1 if you've understood that? You are going to get $200 that month without you doing anything. When I saw this, I said, I will talk to everyone. What do I lose when I talk to everyone? And when I told you, I realized that sharing the opportunity with other people, this requires just being generous, like Madam Generous. And the more I help people win, the more I help people make money, the more I make money. So I said, I lose nothing. I have made $200 because I told Mr. Andy about RoyalQ. If Andy that month makes $10,000 as a profit with his capital, RoyalQ will give me $2,000. I mean, how much? 20% of 10,000 is 2,000. So I'll make 400. Is it 400? Yes, $400 that month. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ranker V1. Now the question is, Coach, how do I go from Ranker V1 to Ranker V2? Ranker V2. We are now learning how to grow our capital. Can you give me a yes if you are still following me? If you are following me, give me a yes. This is for people who don't have capital. You want to grow capital. You share your link and help other people. You lose nothing. Are we together? So you have made $200 from another person's capital, but you already got appreciated as well. Ranker V2. How do you become a V2? You need, as a V1, to share your link with at least 3 people. So you are still a V1, you want to become a V2. Do I have some V1s in the room? Do I have some V1s in the room? If you are a V1 and you want to become a V2, qualification is you need to share your link to at least 3 people only. So at least 3 robots should be activated with your link and get 20 robots under you, 20 robots in total, or 20 people who have activated in total. So if you, whether you activate all the 20 by yourself, no problem. There is no time frame to that. Have you understood the qualification? So once these two qualifications are met, you are going to be instantly promoted to rank a V2. Now, once you become a V2, here things start changing. Where they were giving you $30, RoyalQ now start giving you $40. Every time you activate another person, this robot, and you are coaching them, you get $40 instantly. The moment they activate their own robot, the RoyalQ will give you an appreciation of $40. Now, another commission comes in. Remember, now you have a team of 20 people. At this point, among your team members, if any of them shared their own link, RoyalQ will give you $10. RoyalQ will give you $10. So this is direct. For people you've brought, this is indirect. Have you understood that now? Have you understood that? Now, for fuel fee, for fuel fee, every time of people you brought in the business, the one you gave your link, make profit. From the fuel fee, RoyalQ is going to give you 30%. 30%. This is for direct. And for indirect, RoyalQ will give you 10%. So you are sleeping, you are eating. As their robots are making profit, you are also making profit. As their robots are making profit, you are also making profit. Imagine if you have 200 robots, 100 robots, 30 robots, as they are making profit for their owner. Remember, these robots don't sleep. These robots don't ask for, tomorrow is a holiday. People are going to be home. But for me, who has shared my link with other people and I'm helping people make money, as their robots will be their robots won't go for holiday. As their robots are making money, I am making money. Do you know what it means when you make money 24 hours? When your income is 24/7? You know, I like checking my phone. I don't remember a day I spent 1 hour without making money. It's been long last year. Because I dedicated in helping people. Even if no one among my group has shared their own link, the robots are profiting. The robots are making money. So I check. I find RoyalQ has made money for someone and it has given me as well. Today is what? In fact, we have already entered a new day. As you are talking, your robots, the robots of other people are making money. As they make money, they are happy. I am happy. We are happy. RoyalQ is happy. Are you with me? So this is a very powerful strategy to raise capital. This is today. This is the first of all, because for us, our day starts at in Uganda, in RoyalQ. Our day starts at 7 p.m. in Uganda. The moment it is 7 p.m. Singapore, we use Singapore time. 7 p.m. we are in a new day. So in this new day, RoyalQ has already done its good job. If not RoyalQ, me I no go do this crypto business. Me I no go do. If not RoyalQ, me I no go do this crypto business. Me I no go do. If it is RoyalQ, me I go do this crypto business. Me I go do. Are we together? Now you are saying, coach, share money. Activate your RoyalQ. Activate your RoyalQ. Only $120. Your capital is in your Binance. Do you want to see V3 or we stop here? Let me see if you want to see V3. Do you want to see V3? How many of us want to see V3? Should we stop on V1? If you want to see V3, type for me too. Type 3. If you want to see V3, what is the qualification and the benefits of becoming a V3? You are a V2, you are enjoying. Oh, we should stop here. Huh? You are a V2. If you want to just be a V2, we stop here. If you want to see how to the benefits of V3, you type 3. Type 3. If not loyalty, this crypto business, me I no go do. If not loyalty, me I no go do. This crypto business, me I no go do. Just your phone, your internet, be home or at your workplace. Add this as your extra income. And you will see yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. If at the end of the month, you were able to share your link with 10 people as a V2 and you made $400, and then this $400, you put it on your Binance and the robot has helped you to make 50% of that $400. I mean, maybe you have made it because that money, if it has come in this month, it means you use it next month to build your capital massively. Remember, I told you can be withdrawing and take it to Binance and use it instantly. Altogether, but maybe this capital that came in that month, you have made extra. RoyalQ has given you maybe extra $200 or $100, or on top of you retire that day with $600 that month. Is that bad money? But this is for us who don't have the other capital. We dedicate to help other people. So let's look at these 3 things you want to see V3. Oh, V3 is very good. Oh. V3, for you to go from V2 to become a V3, ladies and gentlemen, here is the qualification. Qualification number 1, you need to share your link to at least 5 people. Remember, you already have 3. So just share to 2 more people only and you become. And then number 2, support 3 people in your group to become V2s. 3 V2s and you are going to be raised to V3. And then your group should be 100 people in total. So these are the qualifications. Once you tick these 3, you are going to be now promoted to rank a V3. The one who is writing on the board, don't write. So now we are on V3. Rank a V3, here are the benefits. For V3, RoyalQ is going to be giving you $50. In Uganda, those who don't know what $50 is, that is over 185,000 Ugandan shilling. Someone's salary. Just share the link with someone as a V3 and you will get $50. If you share the link with 10 people in a month, how much is that? $500. As a V3, $500, that's already over 2 million Ugandan shillings if you were in Uganda. Benefit number 2, anyone in your group, whenever they will share your link, their own link. Remember now your group is the 100 people. You see that? That made you a V3. Whenever someone will share their own link indirectly, you are going to receive $20. As a V3, here things change. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has no stories. No, you have to wait. Now, the manager has swallowed the razor bread. Now wait for him to be operated. Then you'll be paid. No, your money is paid immediately, instantly, and immediately. You take it to your Binance, use it or withdraw it and use it to buy a share. Now you are there. You have your phone. You have social media. You are not making money. You have RoyalQ. Those are my friends who cry for capital. You have your RoyalQ. Me, I don't sleep. I tell people, as my RoyalQ is working for me, I am also working for people. I am serving, I am teaching, I am coaching, I am on Zoom, I am on TikTok. I am telling people about RoyalQ. If someone says, hey, that one is like this, I don't care. I know what I have. Because some of you, what is going to keep you poor for the rest of your life is you care so much about what other people say about you. The people who sleep on the road, they don't care about what you say. They need money. So me, I come and teach people. I go and tell you, if you think I am a scammer, I didn't scam you. I didn't ask you to give me your money. I just teach you, the robot works for you, and there are people who are happy. Is there anyone ready to share their link? Can I see you? If you are here and you're ready to share your link, give me a yes. Give me a yes. As a V3, ladies and gentlemen, as a V3, ladies and gentlemen, here, things change. A V3, things change. As a V3, things change. RoyalQ will start giving you 40% for fuel fee and 20% from the indirect. Please don't write in the screen. So when people in your group who are indirect, remember we said when Mr. Andy made $1,000, I mean $5,000, and then RoyalQ charged him. When Mr. Andy made $5,000, then RoyalQ charged him 20%. We saw that 20% was $1,000. As a V1, you were paid $200. This time around, as a V3, you are going to be paid $400 out of the 1,000. So you keep quiet. You keep quiet. Poverty will kill you. Then indirectly, hey, Halima says, when I become a V2, Halima, we can't wait to celebrate you when you sleep. You see, when you become a V2, this time around, you stop checking on profit details only. This time around, every time it brings, every minute, every hour you check, someone has made money. Because there are so many people who are making money in your account. As your robot is still waiting to sell your coins, 2 people in your team, their robot sell theirs. You see profit. Out together, as your robot is still waiting, 10 people in your group, their robot sell. You are just, you walk, you eat, dollars are just walking, looking for your name. That is V3, V2, V3. Do we want to see V4 or we stop here? Me, I'm going to stop where you say we stop. If you say we stop V4, I stop there. No problem. Should we go? If you want to see V4, you type V. You type 4. Type 4. Qualifications. There people want, because it is red. That's why I'm asking you. It is red. So if you want to see V4, we proceed. We proceed. Okay. Qualification to go from V4 to become from V3 to become V4, you need to share your link to 8 people. 8 people. Number 2, secondly, support 3 people from different lines to become V3s, period. Once you hit this qualification, you are promoted. There are just 2 qualifications, this one and this one. So you are going to be promoted to Lanka V4. Ha! I love V4. I love V4. I love V4. Because here, it is Masavu, Masavu. Those who are in Zambia and Malawi, Masavu, Masavu means this is fat. Here, fat. Ladies and gentlemen, when you become a V4, here, every time you share your link, $60. Whenever someone in your team share their own link, $30. Whenever someone in your group whom you shared their link, your link with makes profit, the robot gives you 50% from fuel fee, 50%. And here you are going to be getting again 30% from indirect. So this is a fuel fee. This is activation. So even if the entire month no one has activated the robot, the robots that are already in your group, whenever they make profit, you are making money, you are making money, you are making money, you are making money. Yeah. If not RoyalQ, me I no go do this crypto business. Me I no go do. If not RoyalQ, me I no go do. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Lanka V4. Should we go to Lanka V5? Type 5 if you want to go to Lanka V5. Lanka V5, Lanka V5. Do I want to have people want to see Lanka V5? V5? For you to go from Lanka V5 to go to Lanka V5, you need to share your link to only 12 people. You just keep adding on the existing. You had 8, now you share with 4 more. And then support 3 people to become V4. Speed. And you are going to become V5. 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 Ha! V5. V5. Once you become V5, ladies and gentlemen, here, every time you share your link with someone, $65. $65. $65. Those of you who are not familiar with dollar rates, I will try to convert for you. $65 in Uganda is 240,000. In Malawi, it is 100. And some, in fact, Malawi, you will tell me the rate now for USDT. What is the rate of USDT in Malawi? Someone to type for me. I must tell her. In Zambia, 1,800, which is $2,000. That's someone's salary. Whenever people in your group share their own link, as a V5, you are going to be getting $35. And ladies and gentlemen, as a V5, you shall be receiving 55% every time someone shares the link. I mean fuel fee, and you will get 35% from indirect. I believe now you are familiar with this. That is about V5. So the qualification to go to V6, which is the highest rank, all right, you need to share your link with at least 20 people. And now support 3 people to become V5. And then you are going to be promoted to the next level of V6. Do you notice that to go to the next ladder, you have to work to support other people to win? So this means that if you cannot support other people win, this is not going to work for you. You need to be selfless. So that is it. Now the benefits of V5, V6, for the rest of your life, here the language change. For the rest of your life, as a V6, whenever you share your link, RoyalQ will be giving you $70. As a V6, $70, $70. And whenever people in your group share their link, you'll be getting $40. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever people make profit, fuel fee, RoyalQ is going to give you 60%. So if RoyalQ has made $1,000, it gives you 600. It takes the rest 400. Mama Nyabo, then RoyalQ, Yajakulema. And then you are going to get 40% from indirect. Yeah, you are also going to get other benefits that I may not break down here because of time. We have what we call global dividends. Global dividends. Is it? I've written David. Dividends. Dividends. Like that, something like that. Global dividend, where RoyalQ will be sharing with you 10% from the profit it has made across the entire world. So this is more like a salary for V6 members. Altogether, even people who are not in your team, RoyalQ will give you a percentage. And this is going to be your lifetime compensation plan in RoyalQ. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we stop here? Do I have someone who is saying, Coach, for me, I want to activate my RoyalQ tonight? Can you type for me a 1? If you are here and you are saying, Coach, I have understood the robot, I'm ready to activate my RoyalQ tonight. I don't know who has invited you. Just go back to the person who has invited you. They shall guide you. Just deposit your money on your mobile, load your money on your mobile money, Airtel or MTN, and that person is going to guide you on how to open Binance if you don't have it, how to activate RoyalQ, and you start the job. Your link will be immediately provided, and you can start sharing it with people if you want to build a community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not take it far. God bless you. I have enjoyed dealing with you, and I believe that you have learned something. Tomorrow, 8 a.m., we meet on our amazing class. Tomorrow morning, it will be amazing. I'm going to be unveiling a secret on how to become V2 in 1 month. How to become V2 in 1 month. So those of you who are enthusiastic about this idea of sharing the opportunity, becoming leaders, helping other people, tomorrow, 8 a.m., we are going to use the same link, just connect 8 a.m. Uganda time, East African time. I'll be unveiling a strategy that is going to help you to go from Lanka V1 to Lanka V2 in just 1 month. 1 month. All right? Goodbye. Good night. I love you all. Yes, the Zoom has ended. Thank you. Let me give Dr. Jairus the microphone to close for us the Zoom. All right, I've enjoyed dealing with you. I want to remind everybody before you run. Tennis. 10th May, we are in Masaka at Hotel Next. Get your tickets. If you have people in Masaka, the tickets are only, the invitation cards are only 10,000 Ugandan shilling. So get your ticket, invite massively. We are going to be there. I'll be on the ground. Let's see, share massively. Mama Stella, someone has said pray for us. Mama Stella's prayer should be doing wonders. Sudan has requested that Mama Stella from Malawi should pray for us. Mama Stella, the microphone is yours. Me, I'm done. Hey, you people, you should give me some flowers. How can I talk for 1 hour and no one will give me flowers? You are very stingy. Very, very stingy. Mama Stella, please pray for us.
That was a great presentation, Coach. So we thank you